Hello everyone. Welcome to the first CIVE391 Asphalt Lab experiment. The topic of this experiment will be the penetration test for asphalt cement. For each of the experiments, the Lab Manual Section 2 Asphalt Lab is a required resource. For this experiment, the following pieces of equipment are required: a penetration apparatus and needle, a sample container, a water bath, a transfer dish, a timing device, and lastly, a thermometer. Now, we may begin the procedure for the penetration test. First, heat the asphalt binder sample until it becomes fluid enough to pour. Next, pour the sample into the sample container and let it cool for at least 1 hour. After this, place the sample together with the transfer dish into the water bath at a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius for 1 to 2 hours of time. Next, clean and dry the needle with a clean cloth and insert the needle in the penetrometer as shown in Figure 1 in your lab manual. Unless otherwise specified, place the 50-gram mass above the needle, making the total moving load 100 grams. Now place the sample container in the transfer dish and cover the container completely with water from the constant temperature bath. Place the transfer dish onto the stand of the penetrometer. Position the needle by slowly lowering it until the tip just makes contact with the surface of the sample. This is accomplished by bringing the actual needle tip into contact with its image reflected by the surface of the sample using a properly placed source of light. Quickly release the needle holder for 5 seconds and then adjust the instrument to measure the distance penetrated to 1/10 of a millimeter. Lastly, make at least 3 determinations at points on the surface of the sample. However, make sure they are not less than 10 millimeters from the side of the container and they are not less than 10 millimeters apart. That concludes Experiment 1, Penetration Test for Asphalt Cement. Next time, we will conduct Experiment number 2, Absolute Viscosity Test of Asphalt Cement.